I'm gone, man, get we one chat, I'll get by again. It's far from good in the hood, but I still got love for my side of the town. Real talk, what you know about struggle, I screw around there with gloves and a duffel. Yo, being from Dublin, but you don't know about me. I never been OT. I'm on the seaside with my beat. I got love for the boys in the seaside, cause seaside got love for me. Shots again, that's my clan, my family. Aye, yo, being from Dublin, but you don't know about me. I never been OT. I'm on the seaside with my beat. I got love for the boys in the seaside, cause seaside got love for me. Aye, shots again, that's my clan, my family.
Dame acá, ponerte algo, ponerte un preview de lo que viene después.
Baby, yo sé que cuando te pruebe yo me voy a enamorar, que de esa carita no me voy a olvidar. Ay, la noche está empezando, que pase lo que tenga que pasar. Si tú me lo pides, te lo...
Give me that!
I see you out there doing work. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Let's get this started already. Well, we good. Let's get y'all. Yes, sir. Confidence is shot now.
I see you want to sharpen those passing skills. Let's get you going. I see you want to sharpen those passing skills. Let's get you going.
We good. We'll show you. Hey, who got him? Confidence is shot now.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
We're here. We're here. Ball! Ball! Come on, box him out!
Now to the next question. What year did the WNBA debut the Commissioner's Cup?
That's a great question. Was it 2012, 2015, 2019, or 2021?
I can't really tell you our strategy now because you're my competition, so is that smart?
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting five. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. Here are the five for the Raptors. Scotty Barnes is out there with Shorty. Then there's Dick. Then it's Barrett. And it's quickly in at the point guard position. And for Phoenix, Little out there with Durant. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Holiday in at the one. Richard, we know it's a long regular season. What were some of the keys when you played for weathering all these games?
Well, the keys are the same, Kevin. You got to make sure you're taking care of your body, a good night's sleep, vegetables, eat quality food. You just got to make sure that you understand your body is the business.
Now here's Beal. Passes it to Valanciunas. A 3-ball. The wide open shot by Little. A 3-pointer off the mark. Last game for the Raptors, they picked up the W against Los Angeles. Barnes against Durant. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Valanciunas. The dish to Little. Rebound by the Raptors. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Valanciunas finds KD.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Richard, it's absolutely amazing what Durant can do on the floor on a consistent basis.
He's got the height and the size to play inside, the skill to run the offense. He's just a freak out there.
Here's Holiday after the made shot from Scola. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Holiday.
Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
Quickly the pass to Scola. And the dunk by Scola.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Holiday against Quickly. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Raptors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And he drives in. That one doesn't go.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Holiday dishes to Durant. Over Barnes. Scola with the rebound. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Barrett. Nice D from Valanciunas. Suns trail by 5. Here's Little. 9-point game his last outing. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
For Phoenix, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. And the Suns call their first time out of the game. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
And who knows, if you want to look all...
Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against the Pacers.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. They've got Hartenstein. R.J. Barrett is out there with Dick. Then it's Shorty. And it's Abaji in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Dick. And they pick up 2. Dick's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Toronto.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Durant's checked in for the Suns. Both good from the line that time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. You know, Devin Booker has a take on load management. He says, I'm not a part of that. I spend a lot of time in the summer making sure my body can take that load on. I want to be out there doing what I have to help the team. That's how I've always been. And I haven't lost sight of those kids up in the stands that might be seeing me for the first time. Kevin, back to you.
I like that perspective, D.A. Thanks. And Phoenix making a change here. Valanciunas has checked in. RJ, we know almost all players will talk and plead their case to the refs. How much wiggle room do you think players are allowed?
Well, I think every player is different. Look, if you're a captain of the team, it doesn't have to be a veteran. You don't have to be an all-star. But every ref has a limit. That's the beautiful thing about this league. The referees are humans, too. You got to get to know them. You got to understand them and realize who you could talk to about what.
Barrett the pass to Scope. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
The assist.
6 points for Shorty.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
That one drops for them.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Beal. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Hunters leading by 19. Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball.
And how about we check the numbers for him? And Toronto making a change here.
Scotty Barnes.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Outside Holiday. The pass to KD. The shot comes out. And so it's Scola. He brings it up for the Raptors. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Little inside. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Toronto leading by 19 points. Outside Scola. Driving in. And good that time. Scola's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Both teams will make substitutions. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything stands out west. Taking a look at Phoenix. They're 8th in the conference and really looking to improve on the back end of the season.
Well, right now for the Suns, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Shorty in his last game out against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He scored 12 points, and per usual, he was a monster on the glass. picking up pretty much every board that came his way. He was a jack of all trades for them. He helped them out in every facet of the game. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Olenek, he's checked in for Shorty. Here's Quickly. Over Holiday. The shot's good from Quickly.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. They're
about and so a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Suns 16, the Raptors 33. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from Shorty in this one.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
They've got Bradley Beal. Durant is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Nasir Little. And it's Holiday in at point guard. Which is out there for Phoenix.
Second personal
Clearly a foul.
The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts. 81%.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Suns trail by 19. Holiday with it. Passed a little. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. And there's Katie. That's good on the assist by Little. Durant's got his first 3 points of the game. Now Barrett. He gives the team some steady offense. A bit under 10 points a game. Inside. Here's Barnes. And it's sent back by KD.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
Beal the pass to Little. Going inside. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Quickly against Holiday, and he goes in for the dunk.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Here's Little. Here's Valanciunas. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Valanciunas has got 7 points.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Holiday against Quickly. Barnes looking around. And the layup's good off the glass. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Durant kicks to Little. Offline with his 3.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Puts it up, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Assisted, R.J. Barrett.
Now here's Durant. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Passes a Little. Beal with it. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
2 minutes remaining.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Phoenix calls timeout.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
So it's both teams making substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Roddy. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Shorty, and it's Vezenkov in at the small forward. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Here's Roddy, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Lowry. And he's good on the 3-ball. Lowry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Toronto's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. Dick passes to Scola. And the dunk by Scola.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Suns. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Lowry. Floats one up. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Abaji, the pass to Scola. Dick in the corner. Back to Scola. Just 5 to shoot. Nifty move. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And here's Gordon. That one goes in.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes of pass now here in the fourth. Here's Dick. Now recovering. And Scola with the basket on the assist by Dick. And that's now 20 points for Shorty.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Gordon with it. Richard, from when you were a first-round pick back in 2001 to now, what are the biggest changes off the floor?
That's a tough one. Well, I think it's a combination because everyone didn't have a cell phone back in 2001, and then social media. So now you got social media and cell phones, camera phones. That is the thing that has changed. I think players and teams are just under so much more scrutiny now.
Shot from 12, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Lowry, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Such a crafty player. Lowry excels at using his body to draw contact.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They've kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
The pass to Dick. He dishes it to Scola. Here's Anderson. Yep, that one goes.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Raptors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shorty.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Dick passes to Scola. Now Dick to the paint, the second chance effort, and Scola finishes inside.
The assist.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in.
Dame acá, ponerte algo, ponerte un preview de lo que viene de aquí.
Baby, yo sé que cuando te pruebe yo me voy a enamorar, que de esa carita no me voy a olvidar. Ay, la noche está empezando, que pase lo que tenga que pasar. Si tú me lo pides te lo... Baby, yo no tengo miedo de probarte y de enamorarme de nuevo. Que sea a mí ya te sigo el juego. Ay, bien loquito en la disco, me pego bailando y te beso el cuello. Ay, contigo me voy a fuego. Ay, baby, yo no tengo miedo, no, de probarte y de enamorarme de nuevo. No me digas nada, yo no sigo consejos, no. Bien loquito en la disco, me pego bailando y te beso el cuello. Deja que se muerdan ellos. Ya. Mami, me estuviste mirando la noche entera. W, tú eres mi vaquera. Te prometo voy a tratar afuera. Mami, tú me tienes con la nota elevada. Llegaste soltera y te fuiste. Por eso no se va. Ay, ahora mi tuyo, más no llevo a dárselo. Por ahí eso se canceló. Vamos para redes y el Barceló. Un piquete nadie va a tumbárselo. Los te han visto, chicos, no. Deja los que hablen, no hay que preocuparse, no. La baby es seca, pero pa... Ay. Y si tú quieres, nos hacemos evo. Sé que tú eres peligro, pero yo me atrevo. Y si tú quieres, pa' casa te llevo, aunque sea por un ratito. Después sigo soltero. Baby, yo no tengo miedo de probarte y de enamorarme de nuevo. Que se mami, ya te sigo el juego. Ay, bien loquito en la disco, me pego bailando y te beso el cuello. Ay, contigo me voy a fuego.
You have to say something to me, like we have to have a conversation real quick. Like you really have give me a...
Hey, summertime, I got bands, hey. Benjamin and me best friends, hey. Swerving the I'm tired of shorties that hang when they not on the ground. Oh my God, Warren, like hello, I'm back on my don't sugarcoat, baby.
on 2K TV, we have a special guest, Naomi. She is an artist and a streamer, and she's here to talk all things NBA 2K and to join us for our 2K TV versus the world segment. Welcome to the show, Naomi. How are you doing today?
I'm doing amazing. I'm so glad to be here with Chris and Alexis, and we're here to have fun.
Well, we're happy to have you. Naomi, let's start off by talking about your history with 2K. How long have you been playing, and what's your play style like?
So, yeah, I started playing about 2K14.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Raptors with a singular focus as they get off the team bus, looking to lock down a valuable win on the road. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. So the Raptors starting five. R.J. Barrett out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Dick. And it's Shorty in at the 5, down low. And for the Kings, Murray and Sabonis are the bigs. Herter and Barnes fill the wings. And it's Fox in at the 1. One thing each of these teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. We're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
Quickly passes to Barrett. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
Sabonis outside. Pass to Murray. Shoots over Barnes. Quickly's got space. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And here's Fox. His last outing, he had 18 points. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Sabonis. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
It could be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Dick, the pass to Scola. And the shot goes. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. 6-point game. Sabonis outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Hey, the defense is doing their job well, but Sabonis knows how to get physical and gets by them.
Here's Barnes. The shot that time not on target. The Kings have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Herter. Fox, the pass to Barnes. Now Herter. 5 to shoot. Back to Barnes. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Outside Barnes. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. The 3, Barrett. It doesn't go for him. The Kings trailing. Pass to Fox. Sabonis looking over the floor. Now here's Barnes. Back to Sabonis.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That'll be 3 seconds.
Some changes for Sacramento. Lyles, he's checked in for Murray. Duarte comes in for Barnes. And it's Jones in for Herter. And the Raptors making a change here. It's Barrett on the wing, defended by Jones. Outside, Anderson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Working off contact is something Anderson does extremely well, and he does it a lot.
Fox against quickly, and Fox powers it home.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Now here's Pirtle. Quickly passes to Scola. Quickly with the ball. Oh, Fox with a steal. Jones from outside. Miles' shot is good. It's a tie ball game.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's quickly on the money from 12 feet away.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Here's Duarte. Anderson covers. Barrett against Jones. Some solid defense from Barrett.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Anderson passes to quickly. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Here's Fox. 2 on the clock. Hits the front of the rim and out. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Raptors out in front. They lead by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We'll go for a different look here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Najee. Lyles comes in for Murray. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Jones in for Duarte. So for Toronto right now, Dick is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Shorty in at the power forward. Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development spin.
You're totally right, B.A. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've gotten great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those have become stars.
Thanks, guys. Well, Shorty, in their last time out against the Suns, played some superb basketball. He had 22 points, and he also dominated the glass. No surprises there. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Here's Sabonis after the basket by Toronto. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up from the top of the key, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Barnes has gotten his second bucket.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Back to Barrett. The 3 is up. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Now Fox, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Raptors leading by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Emmanuel quickly with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Herder and Barnes fill the wings. Murray and Sabonis are the bigs. And it's Fox in at point guard. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Herder. Here's Sabonis. To the middle. Here's Barnes, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Barnes has got 6.
And setting the table for his guys. Sabonis is such a shrewd and cunning distributor.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, even though Kevin Herder knew early on that basketball would be his path, he said, quote, I played baseball up until my senior year in high school just to be a kid. You work different muscle groups. Specializing in sports as an early age is not something that I really agree with. Sports are supposed to be fun. Brian?
Well, that's the truth. Something we all need to remember. Thanks, Allie.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
Shooting for Sacramento, De'Aaron Fox.
The first free throw is good.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Duarte, he's checked in for Sacramento. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Here's quickly. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Quickly against Fox. Pass to Murray. Inside. From 7 feet. Here's Sabonis. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Here's Barnes. Off the mark with a little step back J.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Fox, the pass to Herder. There's the drive. Pass to Sabonis. No one near him. And he nails the jumper.
Look how confident Sabonis can be. Acting without hesitation and getting it to go.
Quickly from outside. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Fox, the pass to Sabonis. Now Fox. Pass to Duarte. 4 on the clock. Rejected by Barnes.
What an effort from Scotty, an impact player on both ends.
And some changes here for the Kings. Najee comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And McDaniels is subbed in for Herder. Olynyk's checked in for Toronto. Now here's Olynyk. Still no points. 14 feet away. And it's good. 2 points.
Working over that mid-range area, Olynyk does a good job of finding soft spots in the defense.
Here's Fox. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
2 minutes.
Scola passes to Quickly. Now here's Barrett, tightly guarded. Here's Scola. It's rebounded by Najee.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Fox. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Fox has got 8 points.
The sweet stroke of Fox. Lefties always make it look so good.
Here's Barnes. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Shooting for Toronto, Scotty Barnes. At the line.
That free throw good. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Toronto. They trail by 3. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. R.J. Barrett out there with Dick. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Shorty in at the 4. Here's Dick to the inside. The layup off target. Fox with the ball. He takes it in. And it's Fox with the jam.
Explosive speed gives Fox the clear advantage on the drive. He gets down the lane so fast.
Pass to Dick. It's Barnes on the wing. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Herter.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. Pass to Sabonis. Tries again. Fox outside. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Scola. Scola's got rebound number 7 tonight. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Dick. He's covered by Fox. Offensive board. Dick with a miss.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Barnes with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Barnes passes to Fox. Again, the miss by Fox. The Raptors have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Scola passes to Dick. They get it back. Here's Scola. Tries yet again. Over Fox. And he makes it.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
The Kings leading. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Murray! Good from way out.
The main role of Murray offensively, hit those threes, spread out that defense.
And Toronto calls time here.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
He's been unguardable in this one. Getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
Quickly is checked in for Barnes. Dick, the pass to Scola. Here's Poeltl. And he drops it in from the low post.
Just tremendous shooting from Poeltl. Love how he's not afraid of taking these kinds of shots.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Sabonis. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. And the Kings lead by 6.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Quickly outside. Great D that time from Murray.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here's Fox. The putback. That shot off. 1:20 left to play in the 4th. Here's Dick. The 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Barnes against Barrett. It's rebounded by Dick. Toronto trailing.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on. Jakob Poeltl connecting in the clutch.
Fox outside. And they go to the intentional foul. Scott.
Substituting on the court.
.26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dick. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the free throw line,
he drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Najee. Murray comes in for Lyles. Herter's checked in for McDaniels. And Fox is subbed in for Jones.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws, and he delivered. It's down to a one-possession game.
Timeout call, Sacramento. They're ahead by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. He told them, this is the passion. I want us to play with every night. Now my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
And for a point like Fox, handling the ball late in games, I mean, you'll be in this situation a lot.
Quickly from outside. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And the Kings call time here. They're on top by 2. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
For Sacramento, De'Aaron Fox.
So he comes up empty at the line.
Ouch! That was a missed opportunity. Could have put this game on ice.
Barrett passes to Scola. From deep, Poeltl. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K.
You have to say something to me, like we have to have a conversation real quick. Give me a...
Hey, summertime, I got bands, hey. Benjamin and me best friends, hey. Swerving I'm tired of shorties that hang when they not on the ground. Oh my God, Warren, like hello, I'm back on my don't sugarcoat, baby. I still want the coupe to be navy or cream color cocoa, like whoa. I need a crib up in Seoul, New Yorkie like Biggie. I treat a cello like that, no biggie. Still got a in my city. Hit from the back, now she testing you miss me. I got bands and it's stuck in my pants, whoa. Feel me? Pockets they dancing like Britney. Bands on me can't fit my Izzy's. Dior look good when it fit me. Back in Jakarta, they hope for my downfall. Like come out like that and Nash. And they mad. Why you mad? And they mad. Yeah. Pull it with a fit and they mad. Show money bags in my backpack. Introducing one your granddad. Stepping on rap like Roach. I don't trust a with a brand coach. She gon' touch ice while I slow. Ski West like game 2 stick one. Once a week they
$250,000 on one stage. Wanna come and switch my place. White man in my pocket, no race. Shawty is a fan with a little bitty waist. Bought a new verse, somebody come race. Can't feel my face. They don't wanna work, these lazy.
They just wanna surf fight with a wear. If they told you I ain't tame, man. Do you feel me now? I gotta move. Trying to move fake, no way, yeah. Ooh, I just been in my thing, yeah. Cause the mood on strange, yeah. Call me, got it all on tape.
Like a bird when he caught his. The ones that was hating, they ain't make it, got food food on your table before you eat, say grace. Hey man, I'm going #1, I can taste it. I was born up a star, I'm an alien. I'ma sell out arenas in the stadiums. I got my and my family ain't trading them. I ain't let them drown, I ain't saving them. I turn the pain into profit, should be proud of him.
Benjamin in my pocket and I'm counting them. Backstage full of people I don't like, so I say amen. Gotta pray for the pigment. Every year gotta change my alias. B.O.T.Y. shawty like the name and the stain to my soul. Had to track my roles when they watch and they mad. And they mad. And they mad. Pull it with a fit and they mad. Show money bags in my backpack. Introducing one yo granddad. Stepping on rap like.
I was born up a star, I'm an alien. They don't wanna work, they don't wanna work. I was born up a star, I'm an alien. I'ma sell a lot of arenas in the stadiums. I got my work and my family ain't trading them.
Now let's talk about your competitive nature. In some of your videos on your channel, you're ready for the competition. So where does that competitive drive come from?
I mean, I think it just comes from when I used to play with my brother. I mean, I just always wanted to beat him. And then also being a woman on a game that's male-dominated, I feel like you definitely have to prove yourself. So shout out to all the guys, all my friends that I play with. They've been very supportive. But I'm not going to say that's all the positive stuff. The negative stuff is all the trolls, you know? When I get on the mic and I'm here with Randall.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick. Then it's Shorty. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Barnes in a power forward. And for Los Angeles, at the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. Davis is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night? Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
To the middle, here's Davis, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Barnes kicks to quickly. Toronto working the ball around now. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Unloads from 9. Rebounded by the Lakers. And moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
It's good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Reeves. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
And a gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle.
Barrett the pass to Barnes. To the inside. Out to the wing. One-on-one here. Pass to Anunoby. Bounce pass, Russell. Davis with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against Golden State.
And also 4 blocks. I mean, just an important factor on both ends.
Here's Barrett. It's rebounded by Anunoby. In Clark, for years, the Lakers have been the premier destination for free agents. Think that's still the case now?
I do. I mean, it's still Los Angeles. The history of the Lakers is one of the premier franchises in the league, along with the Celtics. So I think cap room is the driver, though. That's always the great equalizer in this day and age. And I think that helps keep some of the small market teams in the game as well.
Good on the bucket. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
2 minutes.
Barrett kicks to Barnes.
2 minutes.
On the wing quickly. Scola. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
So both teams making some changes here. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These the new... So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Tick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Shorty, and it's Abaji in at the 3, the small forward. And the pass to quickly. Clock at 6. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Quickly's got the lead up to 2 now for the Raptors. Mays passes to Anunoby. Scola with the rebound. Scola's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. This Lakers franchise, of course, has a lot of championships, but they know that nothing's given. Coach Darvin Ham said that ring and them banners don't come if you ain't on your thing. You've got to be focused and make every day count. Talking about championship. At some point, the lip service gets old. You've got to go do it. Kevin, back to you.
Got to go do it. He's all about action. David, thank you.
Well, we come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Dick passes to Hartenstein. Count it.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Mays passes to Reeves. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Siakam.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
To the right side. Here's Scola. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Hachimura. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Mays. They grab their own miss. Goes up with it again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for the Lakers. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Anthony Davis is checked in for Siakam. Vanderbilt comes in for OG Anunoby. And Vincent subbed in for Austin Reeves. It's checked in for Toronto. Floats it up for Davis. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And the Raptors making a change here. Pirtle's checked in. Raptors with the lead. Has joined us in the second quarter with about 3. What a performance for Emmanuel quickly. He has been the
32. The Raptors, 36.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. Siakam is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Davis at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5.
6'9" wingspan of Russell. Reaches, picks it clean, then there he goes off to the races.
And one thing you respect about Russell, his ability to get the rock in the hoop.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he puts points on the board in bunches. No matter what uniform he's wearing, this guy is a legitimate lethal scorer.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Barrett dishes to Scola. Siakam against Barnes. Over Davis. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Scola. Barnes has got his second bucket of the game to go. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. A 2-point game. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. 13 feet away. Rebound by the Raptors. Scola's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Quickly the pass to Scola. On the wing, Barnes. Launches a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Anunoby. Davis surveying the floor. Here's Siakam. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Raptors leading by 5. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Scola against Siakam. He gets that one. Scola's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Siakam outside. Will it go? It's hauled in by the Raptors. Scola's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's quickly, and it's sent back by Russell.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell is able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
And again, the Lakers no good. Toronto's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Dick with it, now guarded by Siakam. Dick, that's good.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Timeout called the Lakers.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Teams changing it up here. A moment now.
Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Vincent quickly covering. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Vincent. Now, quickly. Here's Hartenstein, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
There it is, guys. One of those backward plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be...
And so it's Toronto, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. We've got Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick. Then it's Shorty, and it's Hartenstein in at the center. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Raptors leading by 15. Down low, here's Scola. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. That's now 8 points for Shorty.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the shot goes in. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Dick. And here is Quickly. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home. With the drive, here's Dick. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. And the Raptors lead by 17.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Pirtle, he's checked in for the Raptors. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Davis kicks to Russell. Here's Reeves. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Davis with the bucket.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Russell against Quickly. Knocks down the 10-footer. Quickly's got 9 points now in just the second half. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Reeves. No good. Here's Scola. And it's Russell with the rebound.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
You know, this is one of D'Angelo's biscuit and butter moves. I mean, quick pull up off the dribble. He loves that one.
Outside Scola. Dick with it. There's the 3. No good that time. Lakers trail by 14. Floats it up for Davis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Quickly against Russell. Quickly the pass to Scola. And that one, good. Scola's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Toronto.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And stolen by Russell. Tries from 16. Again, Russell missing.
Oh, just incredible that spin. Shook him loose
from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
Quickly the pass to Scola. Reeves with the rebound. And here are the Lakers. They trail by 16. Siakam outside. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
You have to say something to me, like we have to have a conversation real quick. Like you really have to. You have to give me a...
Hey, summertime, I got bands, hey. Benjamin and me best friends, hey. Swerving the I'm tired of shorties that hate when they not on the ground. Whoa. Oh my God, Warren, like hello, I'm back on my don't sugarcoat, baby. I still want the coupe to be navy or cream color cocoa, like whoa. I need a crib up in Soho, New Yorkie like Biggie. I treat a cello like that, no biggie. Still got a in my city. Different than that, now she testing you miss me. I got bands and it's stuck in my pants, whoa. Feel me? Pockets ain't dancing like Britney. Dance on me, can't fit my ACs. Dior look good when it fit me. Black in Jakarta, they hope for my downfall. Like come out like that and Nash. And they mad. Why you mad? And they mad. Yeah. Pull it with a fit and they mad. Show money bags in my backpack. Introducing one your granddad. Stepping on rap like Roach. I don't trust a with a brag coach. She gon' touch ice while I slow. Ski west like game 2 stick one. Once a week they
your skills.
I love that. And your history with basketball expands beyond 2K. Talk a little bit about your background. You coached, right?
Correct. Yes. So I played on the Georgia Tech club basketball team, and now I currently coach that same club basketball team. So honestly, a lot of the plays and a lot of the skills and the tips that I get from playing rec and pro-am, I actually bring that to my coaching. So like when to go 5 out, when to go 2-3, when to go to 3-2. You know, I choose all these different strategies that I learned from 2K and I put it into my real life.
Well, speaking of coaching, I think that brings us into our next.
The Jazz coming down the tunnel earlier, ready to do battle on their home court. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. So the Raptors starting 5. We've got R.J. Barrett. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Dick. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Shorty in at the center position. And for Utah, Clarkson the 2 and Markkanen is the 3. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Walker Kessler, and it's Sexton in at the point guard position. Well, Doris, around this time of year, the best teams often scale back the minutes of their stars. Probably good for the teams, maybe not so good for the fans.
Well, B.A., this is certainly an issue that has garnered the attention of the stakeholders in the game. We have certainly seen the commissioner of the NBA take a look at this, talk about that load management, which seems to be such a compelling topic. Bottom line is, load management is here to stay in the NBA. It's how do teams navigate those national television broadcasts? How do they navigate being prepared and healthy for the playoffs?
Pass to Barrett. Here's the teardrop. That one drops for him.
This guy's such an instinctive scorer. R.J. Barrett goes to the floater game.
Barnes against DeRozan. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Now here's Markkanen. And there's a 3-second violation.
Toronto ball.
Quickly passes to Barnes. Here's Dick. Pass to quickly. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Colin Sexton.
Personal foul. First team foul.
That one misses.
Line for the referees. Emmanuel, quickly. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Now Sexton. His last outing, he had 20. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Fires the three. Toronto grabs the miss. Their last encounter in Toronto.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Counted.
Well, the defense naps in the pick-and-roll offense. DeRozan is too smart and too good and too skilled.
Pass to Dick. Clarkson grabs a miss.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Kessler with it. Now here's Clarkson. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. Shot clock at 6. That went off the back iron and out. The Raptors with a lead. Barnes goes in. Soft touch off the glass.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Kessler passes to Sexton. Clarkson, left side. Inside. Here's DeRozan. And he can't get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Pass to Scola. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Timeout called. The Jazz. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Count that one.
Well, this is what you call finding angles to come off in the catch-and-shoot situation. Nice job by Colin Sexton.
You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Greg.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
Pass to Graham. Quickly against Sexton. Back to Graham. 6 to shoot. From 9 feet out, Sexton, that's good. Sexton's got his second basket on the night.
This guy has got a variety of scoring moves. Colin Sexton keeps the opposition guessing.
Quickly, passes to Scola. Williams grabs the board. Utah trailing here. Pass to Clarkson. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Clarkson.
And nice work by Clarkson, picking up the wide-open guy. He scans the floor and sees the opportunity.
Quickly, passes to Scola. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Scola's got his second basket of the game.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Clarkson against Barrett. There's the 3. It's not going to go for him. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Raptors leading by 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in... And this has been...
Substitution on the court.
Toronto has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Dick. He's out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Utah. It's a 14-point game. DeRozan right side. Pass to Clarkson. Over Barrett. And it's Clarkson missing.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Dick. And he's now 3 for 8 after that one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Thanks, guys. Well, Shorty in their last time out against the Lakers was outstanding. He tallied 10 points, and as always, he was fantastic on the glass, a rebounding machine. His relentless approach has just worn teams out lately. He is winning the battle of wills. Brian?
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Barrett against Clarkson. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here's the break. Here's Scola. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's DeRozan. He's covered closely. Toronto grabs the miss. Scola's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Barrett. Nails the 16-footer. And the Raptors lead by 20.
For a good offensive player, you've got to take what the defense gives you. RJ does just that. Settles into the mid-range.
And so it's Toronto, ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Emmanuel quickly with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Sexton runs point with Clarkson at the 2. Walker Kessler out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Markkanen in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Utah right now. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
Here's Sexton. Some solid defense from Barrett.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's DeRozan, and that's good from 17 feet. DeRozan's got 6 points.
Well, nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Back to quickly. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Down low. Here's Scola. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. Give him 8.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Kessler. And here's Clarkson. For 3. It's rebounded by Scola. Scola has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pulls up. And it's quickly. That time on the assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one. Challenging stretch here for Utah. Now a timeout called by Utah. Back in 2020, you were in the Orlando bubble doors, called the NBA Finals. What was that experience like?
It was the most unusual circumstance I've ever been put in the game of basketball. I hate the idea that people call it the, quote, bubble title. Please know that that was grueling to have been away from your family for several months at a time in the most unusual of circumstances. But here's what I know unequivocally. I hope we never go back.
Here's Sexton. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Well, the Jazz shooting 34% thus far in this game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the 3rd overall pick in the 2019 draft, still a long way away from his prime. He said, quote, people think you should make this huge leap out of nowhere. And it's like if you just add 1 or 2 things to your game and just get better every year steadily, you are going to get where you want to go, whether it comes right away or it comes later. Brian?
Allie, thanks.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Sexton against Quickly. To halt the run. And another miss by Utah.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Scola.
That free throw misses. A different look for Utah. Graham's checked in for Kessler, and Williams is subbed in for Markkanen. And he sinks the second. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Sexton passes to Graham. Quickly against Sexton.
Well, Colin Sexton, I think, is a crafty point guard with tremendous upside. He obviously can facilitate and be a distributor. The key is can he knock down.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Vezenkov. Pass to Garuba. Here's Dick. Launches it. No good.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
So for Toronto right now, we've got Usman Garuba. Kyle Anderson is out there with Dick. And it's Shorty in at the 4 slot. Here's Anderson. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in.
And we're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game. You simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Knocks it loose. Kessler passes to Clarkson. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Clarkson's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
Scola passes to Garuba. And they pick up 2.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
The Jazz have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Markkanen finds Clarkson. Driving in, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Outside, Anderson. That one's good for 2.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Clarkson. Rebound by the Raptors. Scola's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Dick, the pass to Scola. Missed it. 4 for 8 in the contest. The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Clarkson. And I heard Giannis Antetokounmpo say he would have loved to go to your alma mater, Grant, because of all the tall and skilled players that have come out of Duke.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure he mentioned me on that list, but certainly nice to hear that from Giannis. Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. The Jazz shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Pass to Kessler. 1:42 left in the game. Clock at 6. Here's Hendricks. The Jazz again can't hit.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Shorty.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
The Raptors making a switch here. Quickly's checked in. Scola's shot is good.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Outside Horton Tucker. Outside Sexton. They still need this. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Quickly with the ball. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Scola. And down it goes. 2 points.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you.
Hey, summertime, I got bands, ayy. Benjamin and me best friends, ayy. Swerving the I'm tired of shorties that hate when they not on the ground, wow. Oh my God, Warren, like, hello, I'm back on my don't sugarcoat, baby. I still want the coupe to be navy or cream color cocoa, like, whoa, whoa. I need a crib up in Soho, New Yorkie, like Biggie. I treat a cello like that, no biggie. Still got it in my city. In front of bed, now she testing, you miss me. I got bands and it's stuck in my pants, whoa. Feel me? Pockets ain't dancing like Britney. Dance on me, can't fit my Izzy's. Dior look good when it fit me. Back in Jakarta, they hope for my downfall. Like, come on, like, that they nasty. And they mad. Why you mad? And they mad. Yeah. Pull it with a fit and they mad. Show money bags in my backpack. Introducing Wario, grand now. Stepping on rap like Roach. I I don't trust a with a brag coach. She gon' touch ice while I slow. Ski west like game 2 stick once a week.
$250,000 on one stage. $250,000. Wanna come and switch my place. White man in my pocket, no race. Shawty is a fan with a little bitty waist. Bought a new verse, somebody come race. Can't feel my face. They don't wanna work deep.
The newest 100 overall card is now live in my team.
Introducing the 4-time MVP, the 4-time NBA champion, and the only player to eclipse 40,000 points in the NBA, LeBron James.
LeBron is always a matchup nightmare, and this card is no exception.
If you're looking for a new shooting guard to torch opposing defenses and up your scoring numbers, then Michael Jordan and Devin Booker are here for you. Or maybe you're looking for an extra boost on the wing. If so,
up next, the Raptors taking on the Nets. For the Raptors. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Ben Simmons is out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Claxton in at the center. And for the Raptors, we've got Shorty. Barrett is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Dick. And it's Quickly in at the 1. Well, today is one of those very special dates on the NBA calendar. Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
And it's a day of reflection, a day to celebrate one of the truly great people in the history of this country. It's an honor to just be out here today celebrating Dr. King.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Just 5 on the clock. And Simmons kicks to Melton. 3-pointers off the mark. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's Melton. A 14-point game for him in the win against Houston.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact, and getting to the line.
Here's Melton, and there's the pass to Claxton. And they double up Simmons. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Toronto ball.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
A free throw drops for Quickly. And Quickly drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Simmons against Quickly. Now here's Simmons. T right on him. Pass to Claxton. Tries again. And again, it's the Nets missing. It's been a quick start here for Toronto. 6-point game. And he makes that one.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Simmons. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Here's Melton. Passes it to Simmons. To end the drought, and he hits the jump shot.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Pass to Dick. To the paint. And the dunk by Stoll.
This guy is a high
flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Simmons looking it over. And stolen by Scola. Bridges with the steal. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes left in the first.
Here's Claxton. Barrett covering. And they double up Simmons. Stolen by Quickly. Here's Barnes. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Some changes for Toronto. Acapurdo comes in for Barnes. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Dick. So for the Nets. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Whitehead. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Scola with the rebound. Toronto leading by 10. Here's Anderson into the lane, and Anderson slams it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now, here's Johnson. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Barrett, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Now, here's Sharp after R.J. Barrett's miss. Quickly against Johnson. Over Quickly. Offensive rebound. Here's Toronto. A 14-2 run over the last bit. To the middle. Here's Scola. Quickly the pass to Barrett. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Scola.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And so it's Toronto enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling. Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Toronto.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnover.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. DeAnthony Melton out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Bridges in at the three. Here's Melton. Johnson. It's good on the putback.
Good work on the offensive glass. Johnson putting his 6'8" height to great use.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Shorty in his last game out against Utah was all business. He ended up with 15 points and did his role for his team, grabbing any rebounds that came his way. Yet another outstanding game for him. He's playing with a ton of confidence and dominating as a result. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Substitution on the court.
55 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Simmons. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. Barrett against Johnson. Barrett, no good. Nets trail by 4. Johnson inside. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
First one falls for him. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Ben Simmons. And Johnson drops them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Barrett kicks to Scola. To the inside. In transition, here come the Nets. Now the pass to Whitehead. Pass to Finney-Smith. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Finney-Smith's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn. For 3, Barrett. And that one released in time, but no good. It's all tied in Toronto. Time now for the halftime.
30. The Nets, 30.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. Nice performance by Emmanuel Quickly.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Barnes out there with Shorty. Then it's Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Dick in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Okay, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Melton passes to Bridges. They get it again.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Ball's knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. A moment here now to see the numbers for Nicholas Claxton. Melton with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Inside, here's Bridges. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Bridges has got the lead up to 2 now for Brooklyn.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And while we see a number of players get hurt during the season, Richard, Mikal Bridges has remained very durable.
He's just an old school player. That's what they used to do. If you were healthy, you played in every single game, and he's found ways to stay healthy.
Simmons against Quickly. And Simmons kicks to Bridges. Nets passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Barrett. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Timeout called, the Nets. Hartenstein's checked in for Toronto. Kyle Anderson comes in for R.J. Barrett. And the Nets also making a change. Schroeder's checked in. On the wing, Melton. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. To the paint. out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Substitution for your Raptors. Kevin out. Substitution on the court.
Seconds left to play here in the third. Scola left side. This is it to Abaji. Back to Scola. 6 on the shot clock. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Substitution for your Raptors. Scotty Barnes. Get
5 on the clock. Now, here's Barrett. Bridges with some nice defense. Fires away from way outside. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Toronto ahead. They're up by 3. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for them.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Simmons is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Sharp in at the center, filling out the middle. Barnes dishes to Scola, and the shot is good. Scola's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Raptors.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Simmons against Barrett. High post Johnson. Wide open look. Rebound by the Raptors. Scola's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Dick. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Thank you.
Now it's a 7-point Toronto lead. And the Nets shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Up top, Simmons. Barrett covering. Simmons can't get it to go. And here's Barrett. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That'll be his third foul so far. The Raptors making a switch here. Hurdle's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Barrett. Can't hit that one. Johnson with some nice D. Nets trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now Simmons. And Pirtle sends it back.
He's quick to read and react on D. Pirtle can really disrupt an opponent's offense.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And Toronto making a change here. Quickly's checked in.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Timeout called the Nets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Raptors leading by 7. Here's Quickly, down low, and the dunk by Scola.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Back to Simmons. Johnson from outside. Rebound by the Raptors. They've led by as many as 14 points. With the teardrop. And it's quickly missing. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 9 points. Quickly the pass to Scope. And here's Barnes for three. Cans it from downtown.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Pass to Melton. Here's the three. And the three ball is good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Quickly the pass to Scope. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's his second.
And they got to bring the double team on it.
At the line for your Raptors, Scola! One shot.
Nets trail by 12. Simmons passes to Bridges. No good on the shot. Good D by Barnes. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Here's Pirtle. And he banks in the layup. Pirtle's got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Raptors.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And this will push their record to 39 wins and a good effort tonight.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shorty.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Let's check in for Scotty Barnes. Here's Simmons. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
A nice bit of muscle from Simmons there, pushing through the contact and finishing strong.
Simmons against Quickly. In the corner, Barrett with it. 6 to shoot. And again, Toronto with the triple.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Quickly with it. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
You have to say something to me, like we have to have a conversation real quick. You have to give me a...
Hey, summertime, I got bands, ayy. Benjamin and me best friends, ayy. Swerving the I'm tired of shorties that hate when they not on the ground. Oh my God, Warren, like hello, I'm back on my don't sugarcoat, baby. I still want the coupe to be navy or cream color cocoa like whoa. I need a crib up in Soho, New Yorkie like Biggie. I treat a cello like that, no biggie. Still got a in my city. Hit from the back, now she testing you miss me. I got bands and it's stuck in my pants, whoa. Feel me? Pockets ain't dancing like Britney. Dance on me, can't fit my Izzy's. Dior look good when it fit me. Back in Jakarta, they hope for my downfall. Like come out like that and Nash. And they mad. Why you mad? And they mad. Yeah.
say something to me. Like, we have to have a conversation real quick. Like, you really have to. Yeah, give me a.
Hey, summertime, I got bands. Hey, Benjamin and me best friends. Hey, swerving when they not on the ground. Oh my God.